Hello everyone, back to you in today's video. We're going to have a look at the Easter period and going on to the start of April this morning. Still looks like we're keeping it cold for the foreseeable future, really, although the GFS temperature ensembles do want to warm things up as we go out in towards April. There's quite a bit of uncertainty about that, I think. Now, before we go on, I just want to mention the advertisement. There usually be a video ad sitting underneath my video player at gazwebbiz.com. Please play those videos. It should be supporting gazwebbiz.com if you do that. The website we're using for this video is precipitation.de. You can find it on my links page. So these are the GFS ensembles. This is from the upper atmosphere, but it's useful for lower down on the surface. We're very much in the freezer over the next few days. Temperatures running well below average. Should just explain that the red line here, the thick red line, is the seasonal average for the time of year. That's where we should be, well below that red line right now, and it's going to get even colder over the next few days, going back down towards -10 at 850 HPA. That really is bitterly cold for the end of March. Unusually and severely cold, really, for the end of January. Now, once we get through to around the 29th to 30th of March, we're getting this split developing in the ensembles. The ensemble mean, which is the white line here, that's the average of all the members of the ensemble, that wants to start picking up and going back towards the seasonal average. Actually, once we get through to around the 2nd, 3rd of April, that white line is going a little bit above average. So that does imply that many members of the GFS ensemble do want to turn things a bit milder once we get through to the start of April. But there's a significant number of members of the ensemble, and each member of the ensemble is indicated by an individual line here. There's a significant number of those ensemble members want to keep it cold, and I don't think really we've got enough agreement yet on this to properly call that it's going to warm up through the first week of April. Although it's getting so late on into the year now, it hasn't got to start warming up before much longer. This cold weather can't keep going on much longer, you wouldn't think. So for the Easter period anyway, it looks as though we're going to keep it cold. This is the chart for Good Friday. High pressure sitting up over Scandinavia, feeding in these bitterly cold easterly winds. Yesterday we had pretty good agreement that we was going to run an area of low pressure into that cold air and probably produce some heavy snow for England and Wales. So I think there's less agreement on that today. It actually looks as though the low pressure is going to stall out in the Atlantic and perhaps run southwards in towards France. It may just clip into southwestern and far southern parts of England, perhaps producing some snow for there, but I don't think, on the basis of this morning's evidence anyway, that snow is going to get too far into England and Wales. So probably for Good Friday we just keep it generally very cold, bitterly cold, and mainly dry away from the far south and the southwest. As we run through to Saturday, well, the same idea really is that we keep that high pressure blocking to the north of the country around Iceland. It's actually moving out of Scandinavia a little bit, allowing this trough to begin to come down in towards Scandinavia. That could just top up the cold air actually over Scandinavia. But for us anyway on Saturday, we're keeping it cold, high pressure in control. These areas of low pressure again being forced away to the southwest and to the south of the country as we run in these very, very cold, bitterly cold easterly winds across the country. The high pressure is still there for Easter Sunday, so Easter Sunday does look like being a very cold one this year. There'll be a hard frost, lots of ice around, some snow showers, snow flurries anyway in eastern parts of the country. But prolonged snow again, it looked like we was at risk over the Easter period yesterday. Now looks like it's going to be kept away with these areas of low pressure sitting to the west and to the southwest. Its high pressure is just too strong by the look of it to allow them in. But it is still early days. Things could change and maybe the risk of snow will increase again over the coming week. As we go beyond that then in towards the 10-day period, which is taking us towards the 2nd of April, we're keeping it cold, high pressure blocking there around the British Isles. We're keeping generally a northerly or easterly influence across the country. These areas of low pressure are still to the south of the country, with the jet stream still running to the south, taking the risk of really heavy rain in towards Spain and Portugal. One of the big news stories of the coming week could be flooding actually across Portugal, Spain, some parts of the Mediterranean. Those areas of low pressure forced away to the south. As we go to the 10-day period, which is April the 4th, the high pressure is still there over the country, keeping it cold. But it's becoming more centrally located, so perhaps by day it wouldn't be quite so cold, but at night there would still be some pretty hard frost. the precipitation forecast for the next few days. Well, this is for Friday. That was bestowed, but it looked like it was going to come in across England and Wales on Friday, but actually it looks as though that's going to be kept to the southwest now. It could give some snow to southwestern parts of England, maybe South Wales, but it doesn't look as though it's going to come far inland. As we run through to Saturday, well, again, we're keeping the prolonged heavy precipitation generally to the south and to the west of the country. Risk of snow showers perhaps on Saturday, but perhaps nothing too bad. And then as we run through to Easter Sunday, again the precipitation is all to the south and to the west of the country really, with those areas of low pressure. Look how wet it is down over Spain and Portugal, some really heavy rain going on down there, so as I say, I think we will be hearing a bit about flooding across parts of the Mediterranean through the coming week. The ECMWF again for Friday, Good Friday, is showing high pressure sitting there to the east of the country. We're bringing in these easterly winds. There's the weather system that looked like it's going to bring us the snow on Good Friday, now being kept more towards west and to the southwest of the country, and then that runs through in towards the continent as we go through to Saturday. We bring down this east or northeasterly wind still. That could be feeding in some snow showers, but I think the risk of prolonged snow is limited to the far south and southwest. For Easter Day, Easter Sunday, 31st of March, a high pressure is sitting there over the country. It will be a cold one, whatever happens. I think certainly hard overnight frosts, perhaps temperatures up to around 6, 7, 8 degrees by day, and if you get some sunshine that won't feel too bad. Winds will be light, but it is going to be a cold Easter throughout really. And then as we go through to Easter Monday, well, low pressure is trying to attack us again from the southwest on Easter Monday, maybe bringing some rain, sleet or snow in toward the southwest, but we're keeping it generally cold and dry for many other parts of the country. And then as we go through to Tuesday, interestingly, this now is suggesting that we might bring some more prolonged snow in across England and Wales, perhaps on Tuesday, the 2nd of April. That is a long way off, and I won't be too serious about that, or I won't take that too seriously. As we go towards the 10-day period, April the 4th, just the suggestion we might start to bring up some slightly warmer air from the south or the southeast then. Actually, the high pressure is still there over Scandinavia, but the winds are becoming a little bit more aligned. The ice bars are going around more towards the south, so that could perhaps start to warm things up a little bit by around April the 4th, but that's a long way off and we can't take it too seriously. But GM, the easterly, is there through the course of the Easter period. This is for Saturday the 30th of March, very much in an easterly wind there across the country. The easterly maintained into Sunday the 31st of March as well, Easter Sunday. Beyond that, the low pressure is running to the south of the country, similar to the ECMWF actually. We tighten those ice bars on Easter Monday, so it'll be a very cold day with bitterly cold easterly wind, perhaps feeding in some snow showers to the east. And then we run that low pressure into the south of the country on Tuesday the 2nd. So this is kind of agreeing with the ECMWF, but around Tuesday the 2nd of April, we might see some quite heavy snow coming into the south of the country, maybe across England and Wales. That's one we'll have to keep an eye on. Beyond that, to the 10-day period, actually the GEM is keeping it cold. We're maintaining those easterly winds. We don't get the southerly to southeasterly milder push that the ECMWF wants to bring. Instead, we keep winds generally in from the east, maintaining the cold weather. Finally, having a look at the snow showers coming up across eastern Scotland and northeastern England through the course of tonight. You'd look at this and think this is perhaps prolonged light snow for eastern Scotland and northeastern England. Actually, these are snow showers. They could be quite heavy, giving some quite substantial falls of snow across some parts of northeast England and eastern Scotland overnight. This is the NAE model, the high resolution model from the UK Met Office. This is for 6 o'clock in the morning. Yes, definitely the risk of some snow showers there in the northeast of the country. And as we go through to lunchtime on Tuesday, lunchtime tomorrow, again the suggestion is still, but we've got those snow showers for eastern Scotland down in towards northeast England. So that's where the snow risk is going to be, I think, tonight and tomorrow in the northeast. There will be some quite heavy snow showers coming in on the North Sea on that easterly wind, and it will be enough to produce some coverings of snow in some places, but winds are quite strong still as well, so maybe the risk of some drifting. So it looks like we're keeping it cold up till Easter at least, possibly a little bit beyond Easter as well. The risk of significant snow on Good Friday is somewhat diminished this morning, quite a bit diminished, probably not getting much farther than southwestern England. As we go beyond that, though, through the Easter weekend, keeping it very, very cold, and the risk of more snow perhaps coming in across England and Wales sometime around Monday or Tuesday. So it's maintaining the cold weather, really absolutely unbelievable how long this cold weather is going on for, but no definite signs that it's ending just yet. That's it for now. Thank you for watching.